Hey guys, both me and my friend have this book series, or these book series. Mine is called Flame Tales, though you can't even call it a book yet, because I only have 3 chapters and it's barely half of a 4th chapter. It also has a prologue, but I was planning on adding more to that. As for my friend's book, I don't really want to spoil it, as she doesn't even know I have a channel, so in turn, hasn't given me permission to show it, which is why only my book is in the background. She's written much more than me, though, having the first book and second book's prologue done. She probably wouldn't mind if I said the name of the series, though. It's Nablex. Both books are fantasy, having animals as the main characters. Think Wings of Fire and Warrior Cats. Mine has 3 foxes as the main characters, and hers has a phoenix, dragon, griffin, and 2 made-up species, being sky wolves and sea foxes. Hers has more magic than mine, but mine still has magic. Once I write more, you'll see. And mine doesn't really have the standard magical or mythical creatures, but it has 11, 4 of which we haven't heard of yet in the book. I do have a main plotline set out for Flame Tales, but I don't want to spoil it for you guys, so this is the only sneak peek you're gonna get. Now, I can explain Nablex's plotline, though, because I'm not going to show the book, but I can explain some basic points. Nablex is this phoenix that just turned, I think it was 11, and that means he's leaving home now. He's a fire phoenix. There are fire phoenixes and ice phoenixes in the book. When going to Sting Island, which was his original home before his parents died in a flood, he lived with his uncle, who was an ice phoenix. Don't really know how that family tree works, but you know. He runs into a sea fox named... Should I give you guys the name? I really don't want to spoil that much. I won't give you guys the name. You guys are just gonna have to read the book whenever it comes out, which probably won't be for a while, saying the fact that my friend is a 9th grader. So unless she can find a publisher that would publish a book that a 9th grader wrote, not exactly sure when it'll come out. Probably when she's a junior or senior. She might even be done with the 2nd book by then. Anyways, then they go to the island, and some dragons attack, and then one of them stays behind and says they didn't even want to attack. He's an earth dragon. Then, I'm not exactly sure the order that we meet these characters, but I'm pretty sure we meet the sky wolf, then the griffin, although it could be the other way around. Haven't reread the book in a while, since she finished work on the first book a few months ago, although I haven't reread it, because the finishing the work of was just revising and stuff, so I haven't reread the thing since probably I don't know, October 2023, or maybe even August 2023. She finished work on it last year, at least for the main plot in the book. Anyways, then there's a big bad that is a spirit dragon that kind of got corrupted, and we learn at the end, we also meet another phoenix and that's kind of the love interest for Nablex. She doesn't get too much character development in the first book, but she does get some. Then we realized the big bad was actually being mind controlled by someone since they were little. And by little, I mean 16, and they're 30 something, or even older? I don't really know. I won't really say the prologue or the epilogue, but then they're trying to bring back the alliance between the different species together. And I won't really say anything for book 2, because the first chapter wasn't even written yet. Sorry, I might sound a little sniffly. That's because I just have been allergies. It's springtime. For Flame Tales, I will give you a little context, even though you'll be able to read the background. Let's just say something else happened the night that the prologue was retelling. Something else happened that night. That's all I'll say for now. I might give you a few updates by just posting in the community tab, saying that I finished a chapter or a few chapters. But my book probably won't release any sooner than Nablex. Probably will release later, actually, so yeah, you guys won't be able to see it for a while. Now, I am planning, hopefully, on having my book series just be a pair of 2 books, although it might end up being 3. Probably won't be any more than 3. And I'm planning on making it just be 2. So, yeah, and I will say, just some constructive criticism for my friend, Nablex, the plotline is a little rushed. It is rushed a little bit. So, yeah. Well, bye guys.